What's the real tellers back when Nerds had the year continues with WWF No Mercy. October 22nd at the Pepsi Center in Albany, New York. This was good. This was actually a fun pay-per-view. Another good show for WWF in 2000. The only 2-week shows are WrestleMania and King of the Ring. That's all. But there were not bad shows. There was not a dog pay-per-view on the 2000 calendar. That was yeah. And Kurt Angle won a number one contenders match against Triple H thanks to Chris Benoit. And we found out who run down Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was Rikishi. I ran over Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he said, I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock. Which is a blame. I'll get to the end. And Austin trying to find out who the hell run him down, and with all people, Rikishi. Okay. What? Let's just get on to No Mercy. Anyways, we start with the Dudley Boys winning their Tag Team Table Invitational, which I think Raven, Taz, Right to Censor of The Good Father and Bo Buchanan. I think Too Cool and anyways, let's get on to the eliminations and whatever. Lowdown was another one, which is D'Lo Brown and Chaz. I believe it was Mosh by Sky Clay and Grandmaster Sexay. And then Too Cool were eliminated by Raven Taz. And then Raven Taz were eliminated by the Dudley Boys. And Good Father and Bo Buchanan were the last one eliminated. Although there was they did this spot 10 years later with Miz and Orton in the tables match in TLC 2010, where I think Orton powerbombed Alex Wright. Yeah, I remember him. And they did this fake table crash, and he woke up referee Mike Cure, who is now in AEW. But it was they show a replay of it, and the Miz was a liar, and well, anyways, Miz kept actually won the end. Anyways, yeah, they did the same spot here, but another referee told the other referee, saying, no, he didn't win through the table, so the Dudley Boys win. Whatever, 6 out of 10. There's supposed to be another match with Lita and APA versus Tess, Albert, and Trish, but it didn't happen, so I'm not going to talk about that. Didn't happen. That was a filler segment. Anyways, Chris Jericho defeats X-Pac in a steel cage match. Why is there with these cage matches? There are a lot of cage matches in WCW and WWF/E. I mean, there's one with the triple cage matches on 2 Ice. You know, a lot, which, yeah, you know. Good match. I don't think it was better than the Unforgiven one. I give it a 6. Then we have Right to Censor, and this time with Steve Richards and Val Venus defeating Billy Gunn in China, because I said in my Unforgiven review I think they broke up like 2 weeks after Unforgiven, or the next night or whatever. Because Agro interfered and cost China the match. And he reformed with Benoit, Malenko, and Saturn with the Radicals. A 6. Decent match. Then we get this segment with Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is obviously a no-holds-barred match. And on the SmackDown, 2 weeks before No Mercy, Rikishi destroyed Stone Cold Steve Austin's pickup truck. And this was basically just a brawl. Stone Cold Steve Austin kept beating the fuck out of Rikishi, and Jiro saying, "Stone Cold Steve Austin it's showing no mercy to Rikishi," and Rikishi barely got an offense, and Stone Cold wants to run Rikishi down, but he hits a police car. And yeah, the match never happened. Yeah. Anyways, William Regal defeats Naked Million, as William Regal called him, to retain his European title. It's so bad, it's hilarious at the same time. But I'm going to give it a 3 because it was so bad, it was funny at the same time. Speaking of funny, Los Conquistadors, which is Edge and Christian, defeat the Hardy Boys. Why am I saying Edge and Christian in disguise? Because one of them was Christian, and I'm pretty sure Matt Hardy to win the titles. Yeah. 7. Anyways. Yeah. Triple H defeats Chris Benoit in a good match. I don't think it's good as their 2004 Vengeance match for the World Heavyweight Championship. But Triple H is until when I get to when I talk about when I said Rikishi, it was obviously Triple H. It was obviously Triple H who hired Rikishi to run over Stone Cold Steve Austin. This was a good match. I give it a 7.5. Or, no, I give it an 8. Probably the match of the night. And I don't think it's good as their... No, I give it a 7.5. Probably the best match of the night. And I don't think it was good as their... Like I said, not as good as their Vengeance 2004 match. In my opinion. And... yeah. Choice will be a focal point when I get to right now. The main event. Kurt Angle defeats The Rock in another qualification match to win the WWF Championship. Actually, this is the match of the night. 8 out of 10, and Stephanie McMahon was in Kurt's corner, and during this entire promo package, they did this. Oh, by the way, they did this this fake interview with Kurt Angle and The Rock. Kurt Angle interviews The Rock, but it was not the real Rock. It was footage of the old Rock from like 98, 99. And the real Rock doesn't like this and turns off the TV. Anyway, Stephanie McMahon gets involved in the first portion of it. She goes to hit The Rock, but why would you do that? He gives her the Rock Bomb. That's the second time on pay-per-view that Stephanie got Rock Bomb by The Rock. And then Triple H comes out, punches Kurt Angle, throws him out of the ring, and then pedigrees The Rock. He takes The Rock's pedigree for the second time at No Mercy. And then out comes Rikishi. He goes to give the ass bump to Kurt Angle, but Kurt Angle used The Rock as a shield to hit him. He ducks the super kick. Rikishi goes to super kick Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle ducks, hits The Rock, and then Kurt Angle slams Rikishi, and then Angle slams The Rock for the 1, 2, 3, and the place. Kurt Angle got babyface pops when he won the title. Yeah, this is when The Rock got mixed reactions. He was starting to be the John Cena before there was a John Cena and before there was a Roman Reigns. 8 out of 10. Kurt Angle finally wins the WWF Championship, and finally a new a fresh face with winning the WWF title. 8. Overall, 7 out of 10. Fun show. I enjoy No Mercy 2000. Well, the next one is going to be Halloween Havoc. I'm not going to do anything finger crossed because I hope it's not going to be as bad as the Great American Bash or New Blood Rising, okay? So yeah. Which will be next. And by the way, it was Triple H too. Because it was obvious he hit Austin with the sledgehammer. And the next up will be, which leads to the Survivor Series. Yeah. Next will be Halloween Havoc, November to Remember, Survivor Series. And then after that will be Mayhem, Massacre on 31st Street, Armageddon, and Starcade. So that'll be Halloween Havoc, November to Remember, Survivor Series, Mayhem, Massacre on 34th Street, Armageddon, and Starcade. So, 7 to go. And, yeah, Kurt Angle wins the title. Bye.